my lord. This mortal bears an urgent warning from the Primus of Maldraxxus. They must see it delivered to the other realms.
Please aid them, honored voice. While I talk with the others, we must consider the implications of what we've seen.
This will be a prank to remember. Oh, hello there. Zahod, wake up!
My slumber recedes. The forest sighs in laughter. You bring joy, Lady Moonberry.
I try, old friend. And I know you'll help the forest grow again soon. This way. Come along. Sadly, the Winter Queen cannot grant you an audience. Her spirit is spread thin across Ardenweald. This drought threatens the entire forest. Your voice is but one bird singing in the night. The Queen's magic protects every branch, every leaf. If not for her vigilance, all might be lost. For now, we Night Fae must act in her stead.
I'll meet you in Hibernal Hollow. Safe journey, you three.
Thank you for bringing me along. I'm sorry you couldn't speak to the Queen. I'll do whatever I can to help you meet with her, just like you helped me. Thank you for escorting us, Erlon. It puts me at ease to know we are protected by a fierce huntsman, and so is the Winter Queen.
She bears the greatest burden of us all. We must do what we can to share it.
Please, Alioth, help us end this spirit's nightmare.
Though our resources are stretched thin, I will do what I can.
Let's hope this is enough.
Did it work?
No, the nightmares still linger. We need more anima.
I may know where we can acquire more. Take you outside of my former grove. A place of memories and of loss.
I will join you. Perhaps I can help find what we need.
The wilds tremble before my fury! The nightmare's veil is lifted. I return at last to the long slumber. To the great forest beyond, until I may serve the wilds again.
Welcome to my grove, friend. My queen. I shall protect these souls through their winter. I shall see them reborn in their spring. No matter what trial I face. I swear it, my queen. I swear it. Rest well, and dream. Season after season of this drought. Here. It's so little, I know.
It must be done. Reclaim everything from this grove. Everything.
No! This is my grove! You will not destroy them!
Erelon! We are not your enemy!
Anyone who threatens my grove is my enemy. I swore an oath. My queen. I kept faith all this time that you would save us. And now you send scavengers to my grove? Why?
What is to come?
Ardenweald is dying.
It must be saved. The Queen is called the Wild Hunt.
We have culled your grove, so that others might live.
Will you sacrifice one soul for the forest entire? Or will you keep your oath?
Your heart is pure. I will honor your choice.
One last time, you serve the wilds. You will not be forgotten. Forgive me, friend. I will hunt for you, my queen. For Ardenweald, and for the souls we can yet save. I swear it. I swear it.
Good. All that's left is to begin the ritual. It's time. Enter the spirit's nightmare and bring her peace.
Forgive me, children. My actions, they are not my own.
Everyone listen! We're not the only ones who witnessed that nightmare. The Drust are approaching as we speak.
Huh? Their anima will feed our victory. Leave their hearts to rot.
Seed. I no longer sense its dreams.
Unless we save her soon, she will be lost forever. I once said that your voice is but one bird singing in the night. Well, I think it's time we all sang with you.
Moonberry, here to play more tricks? Or are serious matters at hand?
Matters most serious, I'm afraid. Lord Hearn, we request an audience with the Winter Queen. My queen, please help us.
This is of my sister. Why have you brought it to me?
This one is slipping away.
Our duty is grim. Many have been lost. Why would I save her pet?
Those who have dreamed by its side awaken with a joy and peace that whispers of wonder. If she dies, then all that is Emerald dies with her.
Some must be sacrificed, but some must be saved. If we forget that, all that will remain will be empty shells and sorrow.
once again, but in a world not my own.
You are reborn in Ardenweald, child of dreams. To this realm are you bound, and you will share its fate. The Weald shall be watching. My old friend, after countless ages, our worst fears have come to pass. If the Banished One stirs, then we face a danger even more grave than this crippling drought. Come, mortal, join me at my court, and stand before the heart of the forest. There we shall speak further. The heart of the forest is vital to Ardenweald, and to the protection of the realms beyond. Long ago, we drew upon its magic to ensure the Maw would be inescapable, that the Banished One would remain forever bound. The drought has caused the heart to wither. Its strength must be bolstered. Though we have precious little anima to save our waning groves. An impossible choice. Yet, one that must be made for the good of the cycle. Your path leads onward, mortal. Know that you have gained an ally in me, and in Ardenweald.
Master! That creature
I
has
haven't
arrived!
seen one of them in a while. This one looks funny.
That is because they're still alive, I think. Don't be insensitive.
Welcome, damn soul, to Revendreth. Your last hope at redemption. Right this way, and we'll get you sorted. You get eight. As a newly arrived soul, you should know this is a place of torment and penance. Not to fear, though, for as you can see by these many sin stones, the road to redemption is possible. Each of these sin stones represents a soul who has come to this place and cleansed themselves of their sins, eventually moving on from here or accepting the role of a Venthia. Final judgment comes from the Master. It is he who commands this place. It is he who embraces souls to become Venthia, the tormentors and eaters of sin. There are always those few who are unwilling to work for redemption, or don't agree with their sin stone,
or are simply just a bunch of bad apples.
Oh, those get the boot. Down to the Maw, never to come back. Take this poor soul, for example. He's on his final warning. Won't even admit he did something wrong. Still thinks he's someone important.
Guest, not a charge.
Quick! Make yourself presentable. Lord Chamberlain is here.
Come, mortal. Let us away from this place. No doubt by now you have heard of the anima drought plaguing our reality. We face this challenge with dignity and remain united behind the Master. Revendreth remains resolute.
Lord Chamberlain! There's a commotion up ahead. Looks like a fight.
Rebels. Just drive either over or through them. They would not dare to... What in the name of the Master?
This mortal will not become another puppet of the Master.
He is your master too, traitor! Release us at once!
As you command, Lord Chamberlain.
Right! You go find the lads, and I'll get this carriage back in a riding shape, eh? And try not to get ate.
Be on your guard. Draven and his lackeys may still be lurking nearby. Draven is one of the few remaining leaders of a failed rebellion. There are those disloyal Venthyr and Stoneborn who believe the Master is responsible for the anima drought. Such heresy. Come, let us proceed on foot. I do not fancy being flung off a cliff again.
Is unwavering.
Go! Stop holding back. Let my forces crush Draven and his traitors.
Draven is not our threat. Their prince has fallen, and their rebellion is in shambles. Only the accuser remains to issue orders.
The accuser? She still holds a Harvester's medallion! How are we going to defeat her?
Now you know why we need this Mole Walker alive.
My children, I know the suffering you have endured. I fear further sacrifices must be made if Revendreth is to survive this crisis.
Begging my master's pardon, I humbly present the Mole Walker.
Ah, the mortal who escaped the inescapable prison. A living soul restoring hope to the realms eternal. Mole Walker, I am aware of your urgent request for anima. Under normal circumstances, I would of course oblige. Sadly, you arrive in the midst of a violent rebellion. Our resources are stretched perilously thin. This drought has left my people desperate, starving, and some even defiant. But if you were to aid our cause, then I could gratefully provide the aid you seek. Step forward, Mole Walker, and I shall bestow upon you a taste of the power that Revendreth can offer. Venthyr of Revendreth, attend and learn. This new arrival is my guest, and should be accorded all rights and privileges therein. Lord Chamberlain, I hereby charge you with bringing an end to this failed rebellion. For this task, I lend you Prince Renethal's medallion, as well as the might of our dear friend, the Mole Walker. Bring the accuser to me, and her medallion shall be yours. The prince's is already promised to another faithful ally.
Your generosity is as vast as your wisdom, Master. Your will be done. And even that I will take from you, traitor. Drought? Oh, woefully.
The Master awaits the accuser and the Moorwalker.
The Master must want me to stay here and establish control of the halls. His top priority.
Open your eyes, Moorwalker. The Master is not what he claims.
Silence, prisoner!
Deliver me to the Master, but do not trust him.
Well done, Moorwalker. Accuser, I gave you a simple task. Instead, you chose rebellion.
You ordered me to defile the ancient rituals that define who we are. I will not do that, even for you.
A poor decision. You are hereby accused of defying the will of Revendreth.
I accuse you, Denathrius, of failing in your charge. You are the one who defies the will of Revendreth.
Defy Revendreth? I am Revendreth! Perhaps a few centuries burning in the Ember Ward will remind you of who rules this place.
Even your punishments reveal your complacency. Very well. Hide me with your other failures. You were once the Lord of Dread. Now your teeth have lost their terror.
Have they now? We shall see. Fearstalker, prepare your hunters. Miskia, take this traitor to Wayne Crypt. Fearstalker, I want our guests to take part in the penitent hunt. Show them how powerful a tool fear can be.
Of course, Master. Moorwalker, use the hollowed fang to signal the hunt's beginning. Begone, prideful souls. Let your fear drive you. Pathetic traitor. You picked a dead end to hide in.
Moorwalker, Denathrius has made you his pawn. She will soon return. We have little time. Let me show you the truth. Follow me, Moorwalker. You will see which side you have been fighting for.
As I explained before, sire, we cannot rush such a delicate process. Anima harvesting demands finesse.
Our friend grows impatient. Recent events require us to expedite our efforts. See it done, Inerva.
But Master,
Well, what have we here? You really must be more vigilant about uninvited guests, my lady.
Sire?
My defiant accuser and her hapless mortal pawn. It is impressive that you discovered our little secret, if a tad inconvenient.
You deprive your own people of anima, and inflict a drought upon all of the Shadowlands. Why?
The other realms would squander our most precious resource. That won't do. Rest assured, this anima will serve a higher purpose. But I fear you will not survive to witness the glory to come.
I will deal with them, sire. Harshly.
Of course you will.
Go. We need to leave, now. No! Stop them, you fools!
Praise me with honor.
Without Prince Renathal, our rebellion is doomed. Find Duke Theotar in the Ember Ward. Only he knows the prince's fate.
My prince! Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Vorpalia, you were cast into the moor as well? And who is this that... Wait, I recognize you. You are one of Azeroth's champions.
Come, we need to get you out of here. More Walker! Get us out of here.
No, I cannot leave my allies behind. I am the reason they are here. We must sneak into Torghast.
You came back! How long have we been here? This place is eating my mind!
Curator, I'm so glad you have not been broken yet. We need an exit portal.
This is the Maw! No one escapes the Maw! We would need a...
More, Walker. This is the Curator, one of the greatest archivists in reality.
More Walker? Quickly, I can use them as a conduit. We can ride back along the path they took to get here, but it will only work once. More Walker, this will hurt. Please try not to die. Oh, that worked. And the Maw Walker survived. Fantastic. Best not leave them all like that again. It may undo your existence.
Unending, undefeatable, undefiable darkness. Together.
My prince!
Theotar, my old friend, I am so happy to see you. Oh, and I see you managed to get your shirt off.
You as well. I could grate carrots on those ribs of yours. I send out the call to any who survived. We have quite a gathering collecting here.
Renathal.
Accuser, thank you for sending this Maw Walker to find us.
Curator.
I am fine. I will be fine.
My liege.
Draven, this is more than I could have hoped for. Report.
At Theotar's request, we moved what remains of our forces here to Sinful. There are far less of us than we had in our last assault.
Gather the forces. We attack soon. I have a plan, but we must act swiftly before Denathrius learns of my escape.
was your valiant last stand? For so very long, you've punished arrogant souls. But instead of learning from their suffering, you've become one of them. You just needed to obey. How fortunate you are to witness the splendor of what is about to unfold. Every precious drop of anima, so painstakingly wrung from the tortured souls of lesser beings, now paves the path for the banished one to reclaim what was his. And once his liberation is secured, it shall be by his will that all is washed away. The only power that will emerge from this torrent of change is death. Death and those who shaped its victory.
Someone will stop you, Denathrius. Even if I...
Do not speak. Observe. Remember this lesson.
Denathrius is surely gathering his forces inside Castle Nathria. Unchecked, his loyalists will soon overwhelm us.
We must rally the harvesters at Sinfall while this mortal returns to Oribos. They must be told what transpired here.
I shall escort the Maw-Walker, my prince. Come, mortal.
Her voice.
Denathrius caused the anima drought, and has fed his vast stores into the Maw. He is in league with the jailer.
Purpose save us all. It is worse than we could have imagined.
It seems the jailer has been pulling the strings of fate on our world as well.
Honored voice, the Eternal Ones have summoned you to the Arbiter's chamber.
Then I must answer their call. Come with me, Maw-Walker. Perhaps they can guide our path. Cardelen, bring the Covenant representatives to the Enclave. After the mortal and I have finished, we will convene with you there. With her voice, have I spoken.
Blessed be her voice.
As the Arbiter's voice, I heed the call of the Eternal Ones. How may I serve?
The Maw grows, surging with power. How did this come to pass?
The evil we believed forever bound has conspired to distract and divide us. The Primus realized the truth, but his warning came too late. I fear he paid a grave price for this knowledge.
You speak for Revendreth. Where is your sire? Where is our brother, Denathrius?
My sire has betrayed us all. The drought was his doing. He stole the very lifeblood of our realms, starving his own people. And yours as well. When his lies were exposed, Denathrius unleashed his vast coffers of anima into the Maw to fuel the might of his true master.
Long ago, we stood as one to imprison that monster. With the Primus gone,
and Denathrius a traitor. Our pantheon has been broken, and doom comes for the Shadowlands.
There is yet hope. This mortal saved me from the maw, and revealed the Sire's treachery.
They aided my forest as well. Their kind has shown great potential. If focused, it could turn the tide in our favor. Agreed. For the good of the Shadowlands, each mortal must choose a covenant. And when our realms have regained their strength, we will stand together against the darkness.
I will see it done, Eternal Ones. With her voice have I spoken. Come, mortal. The hour of decision is at hand.